Okay, so I elected not to go live today, but I definitely have something to talk to you about.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys. So first and foremost, thank you so much for supporting the channel. There's been so many people that send me things over the years, and I just want to say I appreciate it, and it does mean a lot to me. If you guys ever want to send me anything, please just head on over to Twitter. That's probably where I'll see it, the easiest. You can just tag me in it. You can also join the Discord, link in the description for that. Or you can send it to me over Blue Sky, Clan the Spurs fan over there. And you can send me through Instagram. You can send me something, DM me through Instagram, but it's probably not the best, okay? It's too many messages on there. So more than likely, just send it on Twitter or in the Discord. But this was sent to me, and I wanted to go over it because this is absolutely insane. I don't know what it is about former NBA players, some current, but former NBA players in particular, that always have the worst possible basketball takes. They have way worse takes than your average basketball podcaster. I swear to God. So let's listen to what Tim Hardaway has to say about Wembanyama. I'm sure it's very insightful. You can't hear that. Here we go.
I got to ask you about the summer of 2023 because it's you and Shaq right now. You said that Bol Bol's better than Victor Wembanyama. We've seen a lot since then. Do you stand by that?
You said Bol Bol is better than Wembanyama. Shouldn't even ask a follow-up at that point. You should just be like, wow, you were really wrong about Bol Bol being better than Wembanyama, right?
We've seen a lot since then. Do you stand by that?
I tell you this. I think Bol Bol has the same abilities as Victor Wembanyama. I think that Bol Bol hasn't went out there and showed it for some reasons or whatever, but I see the same.
He hasn't shown it. Wait. He has the same abilities, but he hasn't shown it for some reason? He has the same abilities, but he hasn't shown it for some reason. So he can do what Wemby does. He just hasn't shown it. We just haven't seen it. So you have no evidence to back up that claim.
Athletic ability that Bol Bol has. I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if the team is not giving him confidence. I don't know if if people not giving him the ball. But I tell you this,
do we even watch Bol Bol play?
I'm always in Bol Bol's corner because I see the potential in him and what he can do. It's just that I don't think he has been able to get the right opportunity to go out there and prove himself, like a Victor Wembanyama. Victor,
Okay, I need to know this. I don't keep up with Tim Hardaway. Does Tim Hardaway always have awful opinions on things? I'm just going to make the assumption when it comes out of your mouth, when you allow this to spew, that Bol Bol has the same abilities as Wembanyama, but he hasn't shown it because of lack of confidence. First off, that in and of itself, the lack of confidence, you're nothing like Wemby. Like that small aspect of Bol Bol, if that's a possibility that, it's the confidence, he doesn't have the confidence or people haven't instilled the confidence in him, you're nothing like Wemby. You're nothing like Wemby. Why don't we just do that with Michael Jordan, right? Let's just take every player, every guard that we've seen in the NBA and just say, like, they could have been Michael Jordan, right? James Harden, he's very talented, obviously. But he could have been the greatest ever. He could have been Michael Jordan, but he just didn't have that killer instinct. Then he's not Michael. He never could have been Michael. He's just not. You can't just compare. And I think that's closer of a comparison than Bol Bol and Wemby. Honestly, this is asinine.
Improve himself like a Victor Wembanyama. Victor, he's 7'5". He's shooting one-legged runners from 3-point line or beyond. Bol Bol do that bomb. It's different things that you give different players from different coaches, different freedom. Okay. Now, if I gave that same
he might say the stupid thing. Hold on.
Freedom to Bol Bol, who knows what he gonna do?
Oh, okay. He was gonna say the stupid thing. That's ridiculous. I think most of us understand that that's a ridiculous statement to make, right? Like there's There is no world in which Bobo is better than Wembanyama. There's no world in which Bobo is the same player as Wembanyama. And he's talking all about like the flashy things about Wemby, right? Let me tell you something, okay? At least in my opinion, what makes Wembanyama special is the IQ, the basketball IQ that Wemby has. Yes, he can do a lot of fancy things on the court, right? That's what goes on to the ESPN top 10 of the week, right? But I feel like the basketball IQ, the confidence in which he can do things, the defensive IQ, the versatility in which you can use him, that's what makes him special. That's what makes him great. His leadership, his will to win. These are the things that make him great. Right, like his curiosity when it comes to the game, him constantly asking other players and getting as much information as he can from other players. I always go back to this, but Don Barlow was a player that was undrafted. The San Antonio Spurs brought him in, and he said that he was thrown aback by Wemby because Wemby came to him asking him for pointers, and he was like, "Dude, you're the first overall pick in the draft, and you're asking me for any pointers about being in the NBA?" Like, that's what makes Wemby special. He's a sponge, his brain. That's what makes him so great. And then when you have all of that combined with the physical ability, that just brings it to a whole nother level. We can't take just any player. I feel like this is so disingenuous and discrediting to Wemby as a player to take Bobo and say, well, he can do some of the same athletic things and he just need a little bit of confidence. He just needs his team to enable him to be Wemby. That's ridiculous. Bobo isn't the defender that Wemby is. Bobo doesn't have the same amount of basketball IQ as Wemby does. He's just not. Is he super talented at that height? Obviously so, right? Obviously so. But there is no comparison. It is a closer comparison between Chet and Wemby than Bobo and Wemby. There is a huge disconnect here, and I just do not like the lack of what's the word? Humility, I guess. But like, it's just so much ego here where you can't just say, "Hey, I was wrong." I mean, because this whole thing was, well, you know, well, we haven't seen any of it, but like I promise, like he's as good as Wemby. We just haven't seen it. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Get this off my timeline. Thank you for sending this to me, but this is silly. This is absolutely silly. And I do want to know, please, people in the comments below, let me know, does Tim Hardaway always have takes like this? Because this is pretty bad. Anyways, I'll get with you guys later. Till next time. Bye.